Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium, and today we have a very cool thing we are going to be unboxing today. Guys, I got a pop of myself in the mail. So recently Funko actually did this promotion on their website with their brand new point system that came out just a couple months ago, where you could redeem 100 points and you were entered into a chance to get early access into making a pop of yourself on the website. I was lucky enough to receive one of those emails and I was able to get an early access invitation to making my own pop of myself, and today we finally got it in the mail and I cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like, because I think I did a pretty good job. I think it looks pretty similar to me. Got some really cool accessories, and I might even have a little friend in there. So without further ado, let's crack open this box and let's see what I look like. But before we do that, let me let you guys in on a big secret. You can actually go on Funko's website right now and build your own pop of yourself, even if you didn't redeem 100 points and you didn't earn early access. This is actually available to the public now, and if you guys are a big Funko collector, which I'm sure you are if you're watching this video, I definitely wouldn't wait to go do that, because they are absolutely awesome, and it's definitely a piece you should have in your collection. Alright guys, so before we rip into this box, I did want to say I think Funko did a really cool job with the box. As you guys can see, it came in this box, or pop yourself box. I think it looks really cool. Now mine did take a little bit of a hit. You guys can see that crease right up through here. But other than that, this is how it ships. It does not come in another box. This is how it is. It's in this box by itself. As far as I know, I don't know if there's another little tinier box inside of here. However, one cool thing they allowed you to do with these pop yourselves is you could spend an additional $8 and actually have them put it in a hard stack for you. I went ahead and did that because I've seen a lot of people unboxing these and they come just absolutely destroyed, because from what I've heard, the cardboard that they use for the pop itself is actually a little flimsier and a little weaker than a traditional pop. So if you're worried about not getting one in good condition, I would highly recommend you spend that extra $8 to make sure your pop comes in a hard stack. But getting back to the pop box, I think it looks really cool. As you guys can see here, Funko Pop Yourself on it, which obviously we popped myself. It's got a little 01 on there to show that you are one of one, which I think is a really cool little touch. And then here on the back side of the box, it just shows Funko and then their website and their handle for Instagram or Twitter or anything like that at Original Funko. So I think they did a really cool job of the box art for this, but I'm very excited to rip it open and see what I look like. Now, one thing I want to mention before, it actually looks like they give you a little pull tab to open right here, and since they did that, I am going to go ahead and use that rather than using a box cutter or something like that. I'm going to do it the way Funko intended. Maybe there's a certain presentation of way they displayed it in here. Like I said, I have not watched any videos. I've only seen pictures of people opening these, and I've read some things about those boxes being flimsier. That's how I knew that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and use the little pull tab that Funko gives you, and I'm assuming right when I open it up, I'll let you guys open it up with me. We should see my pop sitting right up in the front, and hopefully it is in the pop protector and undamaged. But without further ado, let's open it. Oh, okay, so it does have a cool little box display, so I'm glad I did that. So it goes, you are one of one. There are millions of ways to create a pop, but only one of you. As you guys can see, they also gave some really cool little cardboard art here. You got a skateboard, some sunglasses, a glass, a camera, a video game controller, which my Funko Pop of myself may or may not be holding. So let's go ahead and let's continue to open this up. Looks like we got another little pull tab here, or maybe this is like, oh, it looks like this is a brand new, so they can still give us cardboard inserts for the pop yourself, but they don't do that anymore with the regular pop. So at least with these, they are a little more careful. And as you guys can see, again, we'll go ahead and open it up. It's got a nice little blue insert here, another number 1 in there, and then the pop yourself logo again on the inside there. But let's go ahead and get this out of the way, and let's open up this pop. Alright guys, so here we go. I did read some things also that sometimes the accessories that you can make your pop figure hold have been falling out. I do hear a little bit of rattling around in there, so I definitely am probably going to have to open him up and make sure he's holding his little items. But let's go ahead and let's pull these little tabs open, just like the good old days when Funko used to give us these. But these ones actually seem a little nicer quality than the ones they used to give us, which is a little bit interesting. And oh my gosh, guys, here we go. So without further ado, let's open it up. Oh, my guy is all sorts of messed up. What in the world? Alright, so we're definitely going to have to open him up, guys. As you can see, my hair has fallen off. My beard is not on my face. There's all sorts of stuff going on in here. So let me get him out of here. Let me fix him up, and then we'll come back to this video whenever I get it fixed. One thing I do want to mention before I take him out of box here real quick, before I can fix my beard and my hair and my little buddy down in there that you guys are going to see here in a second, it actually does look like they did a pretty good job of shipping this box. It doesn't look like it has any damage, and does look like the box is a little different actually. So rather than opening up this separately and fixing it myself, I'm going to go ahead and open this up with you guys here on camera so you guys can see exactly what it is I'm talking about here. Which this guy, he is definitely snug in there, which that's always a good sign. So let's go ahead and rip him up. And what I wanted to point out to you guys, this box definitely feels a little flimsier. And I also noticed here on the front, it's kind of like a sticker almost that they use to put your name on there. As you guys can see, I got Jar's Toy Emporium put on there. But what I wanted to really point out is look at this new box design. So they actually have some little spots here on the side of the box that you can open your pop that way rather than taking it out the top or the bottom like we would a traditional pop, which I think that's kind of cool, and I kind of want to see if it'll open up easier that way than it would normally. Again, I definitely don't want to rip this box or anything like that. I am going to go ahead and use the little, I have a GameStop gift card here. I'm going to go ahead and use that a little bit to try to pry it open. But I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm going to get this open so I don't mess it up, so I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so I got my pop out of box, and one thing I will recommend to you guys, I did unfortunately rip mine a little bit. You guys might be able to see that little tear right there. I would not recommend trying to open it this way through those little pull tabs. I think it's a really cool idea Funko did that. Unfortunately, it does not seem to work very well at all. I tried to open it, but it just did not want to give, and I unfortunately gave myself a little tear. I would recommend doing it the normal way. However, we do finally have my pop out of box, and I got him all attached and everything all fixed up. And guys, there we go. There is me right there in Funko Pop form. I think this is so cool. So the accessories I actually went with are a little bit of a video game controller, which you guys could probably see right there. And then I actually gave myself, they don't call it a lightsaber, they call it a space sword. So I gave myself a space sword, but I think we all know that's probably a lightsaber. But again, guys, this is a really cool, and the really cool thing I wanted to show you guys is you can actually give yourself a little pet, and I actually gave myself my little wiener dog, Willie. As you guys can see, there's a very miniature pop version of him, so that is super cool to see. But guys, this is a really cool thing that Funko is doing. If you guys are on the fence about making one, let this be proof that they actually turn out pretty good. Sure, the packaging was good. It actually came in the pop protector, and my box was not damaged until I tried to open it, of course. But my pop was kind of broken apart, and I did have to take him out to put them together. However, after I put him together, he does look absolutely fantastic. I think he looks really cool, and I'm very happy to have this pop of myself in my collection. And this is something I'm definitely going to have forever, because this is just really cool, and I'm very excited to have it as part of my collection. Alright guys, I got my Funko Pop back in box. As you guys can see, that is how he is displayed right in there. As you can see, there's little Willie down there on this side right over here. Looking really cool. I absolutely love this. It is a very cool box, as you guys can see. Like I said, there's my little tear of, like I said, do not try to open it from these little tabs over here. That was a bad idea. I thought it might be handy and nifty, but obviously, like I said, this cardboard is a lot flimsier and not as forgiving as a regular Funko box. So take my words of advice. Do not open it from that side if you don't want to tear it. Unless you get really lucky, you might get one that opens a little better than I did. However, I still think this is a really great pop. I'm very happy to have it in my collection, and this is just a really cool idea. So like I said, if you guys want to, this is something I would highly recommend you do if you have the opportunity to. If you're especially a pop collector, like I said, I'm sure you are. If you are watching this video, it is really cool, and it is very exciting to have a pop of me in my own collection. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you really enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then go down in that comment section below and let me know if you've had the opportunity to make a pop of yourself. Again, I think it's a really cool thing Funko's doing, and I would highly recommend doing it if you are a big Funko collector and would like to have one of yourself in the collection. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.